Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, and I'm in Fort Worcester County, New York, doing another live video real quick. I'm not going to be up here that long. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate everyone that comes over here and look at these videos. I appreciate everyone that comes over here and look at these videos. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers, new and old subscribers. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming over here. My moderators, thank you. Shout out to you. Because I try to show love whenever I go live. I try to show love. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. Not by a long shot. I'm not going to be up here that long. I just want to come up here and do a few talking points. And then I'm going to lay down and take me a nap. Few talking points. And I'm going to lay down and take a nap. Last night when I went to sleep, I went into a deep sleep. I had a dream. It was a dream at first, and then it turned into a nightmare. But in the dream, I was in an apartment building, and the bathroom was on the top floor. My two sisters was in the house. They was in the house. We have stairs going to that floor, and we got an elevator that also goes to the floor. So I said, well, I'm going upstairs to take me a shower, a bath, and I'll come down here when I'm finished and talk to y'all later. And my two sisters said, do not get into that fucking elevator. It's not working right. It's acting up. Do not get into that elevator. I told them, I said, well, I'm going to get into the elevator anyway because I really don't want to walk the stairs. So I got into the elevator. The elevator took me to the floor I was going in. And then it started acting funny. It shut the doors, let the doors shoot open. When I finished in the bathroom area taking my shower, I went back into the elevator. The elevator just fell to the first floor. Then it went up. Then it went back down. Then it went back up and it opened up the doors. I could not get to my sisters. My two sisters, they told me not to get into that goddamn elevator. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But that's a dream I had the other night when I was laying in my bed sleep. Shout out to the chat. Everything is content. You know what I did? I had to look up what it meant. And it has something to do with feelings and emotions. Because in my natural state, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. When the doors open, they slam open. When they shut, it slams shut. It slams shut. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. And I never dreamed about an elevator before. And that dream I had last night, it was talking about the elevator. And that elevator had the light on. Nobody else was in the elevator but me. My sisters told me not to get on that elevator. But when I looked up what that dream meant, I said, oh my goodness. My feelings are blocking me. And when I do get to my destination, my feelings explode. And in the dream, I got so frightened. And I felt that somebody was watching me. I said, somebody is watching me in the dream. And you know what I did towards the end of the drink? I started speaking the name. I called every ancestor I have. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. I just went to the store earlier and bought me a beer. I bought me a beer and cigarettes. I don't want to buy the gallon of wine. That'd be too much. That'd be too much. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, but yo, that dream was crazy. That dream was crazy. But I want to talk about in this video, there are certain YouTube creators that are women, that are female. And I have talked to these women on their panels. They have talked to me on my panel. They have showed up and showed out. And I appreciate them. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my subscribers and my moderators. Shout out to Donna. Donna, thank you for coming in. Donna is one of my moderators. Shout out to her. It is what it is, man. I did not make it to work last night. I got so drunk, I didn't even get up until like over an hour. I was supposed to be at the job. I don't give a fuck. I truly don't give a fuck about that. But I did a live video yesterday, and Nashawn Facts of Feelings, he showed up. Queen Regina showed up, and Facts of Feelings, he was talking to me. He was laughing. He was in a good mood. His mama was there. Shout out to his mama. Shout out to Facts Over Feeling Mama. A good-hearted lady. I really enjoyed talking to her. I enjoyed talking to her. Shout out to her. Queen Regina had hit the link. Queen Regina was trying to point out certain things to me. And me basically, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to say anything, but I knew she was right. I knew she was correct in her assessment and her opinion about me. At least I know Queen Regina can talk to me and be like, yo, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. Arabia, you know, you need to look at this or that a little closer. Shout out to the chat. And other YouTube creators have always told me that. Brown skinned lady has told me that. My moderators come into the chat, they just enjoy themselves. And a lot of people, you know, tell me certain things about myself that I might not think is important, but it is important. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, we got some thunderstorms going on down here. But this happens every year. And this part of South Carolina that I live, they have thunderstorms every year around this time, around Thanksgiving time. And then around Christmas, it'll be another thunderstorm. Shout out to the chat. Now, I'm supposed to be going back to New York for a 3-day visit. 3-day visit. And I'm only going up there to see my family and to see what else is going on. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. But Queen Regina did bring up a good point. She said, Arabia, if you drink that much, you will be yatty. and it's a serious problem. I'm an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic. That's why I call myself the BT 1000. Lucy the Vampire. Jeeper creeper on this shit, and the German Shepherd in the room. The German Shepherd in the room is trying to shepherd in the other entities, other parts of myself, because the German Shepherd will never be a victim. They will never be a victim. Shout out to the chat. I'm not going to be up here that long. I just wanted to come in and say, Queen Regina, you were right. Brown skinned lady, you were right. Even Lonnie was right. Because my sisters, they on different other social media platforms and they see my videos. And don't you know these women call me? Where's Lonnie? We want to go shopping. We want to hang out. Or they want another sister-in-law. And I don't blame them. Because I'm not all about that girly stuff. I'm not. I'm not into nails. I'm not into no makeup. I'm not into getting your hair done because I cut my hair. I cut my hair into a dark Caesar or a light Caesar. Shout out to the chat. I keep my life very simple. My life is very simple. Go to work, come home. Go to work, come home. Go grocery shopping. Go to the laundromat. Talk to your crew members that's out there. If you run into them, you talk to them. You talk to them real quick, real close, and then you move on. Shout out to the chat, because all my crew members are now in their own homes. They're in their own homes. Everyone is in their own place where they lay their head, where they take showers, where they use the kitchen area. This place that I'm living in right now, it got white walls everywhere. White walls. I said, I don't want people to complain about my white walls. But you got some people that complain about that. Shout out to the chat. It happens. Hey, good morning, good morning. Keep the change, good morning. Donna, good morning. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. We don't have I don't have 500 people in the chat, but that's good. That's good. I don't need a whole lot of people in the chat, because the chat would be running real fast. And I can't read the chat if it's going like that. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope everyone has an awesome day today, an awesome holiday. On Friday, I will be going back to work. Friday night. It'll be the end of Black Friday. So I'm not going to work tonight. I'm not going to work on Thursday. I'm going to work on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I got to pay these bills. And I just felt like I just paid for the electrical bill. Yo, don't you know these motherfuckers sitting here another electric? So wait a minute, I just got paying on this. It don't stop. Because where I'm at in South Carolina, the bills come out like that. When I was living in New York, Con Edison is a little bit different. Con Edison is a little bit different, but I learned a lot with dealing with Con Edison. Yes, I did. Shout out to the chat. Yes, I did. Because it was one day I had a dispute on my bill. I was like, why the bill this way and that? And I called the office, and the lady, she picked up. Me and her got into an argument over the phone. And then she was like, well, which part of Yonkers do you live in? And I told her which part of Yonkers I was living in. And she was like, "Oh, excuse me, miss. Yeah, we did make a mistake on your bill." That woman was getting ready to retire from her job. Don't you know she told me the ins and outs on how to deal with the electric company? I said, "Well, thank you for the information." You know what? Me and her remained friends. We remained friends. As long as I was in New York, we remained friends. Shout out to the chat. I was sorry to see her retire. I was sorry to see her retire. Yeah, I get that. You know, my thing is about these holidays because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas like that or New Year's or the only thing I celebrate really is my birthday. Shout out to the chat. That's how I am. That's how I am. Your homegirl Arabia Barbosa be going through some shit. Yeah. I was supposed to go to Birdman house today, but I said to myself, I'm not going to his house because I don't want to be bothered. Because when I be trying to look at TV, he start talking 24/7. Arabia, what you think about this? Oh, Arabia, let me tell you what happened last week. Oh, Arabia, he gossips. He gossips like a woman. And I be trying to look at the TV, and he be just talking 24/7. Oh God. And then when I go over there, he always asks me for money. It never fails. Ladies, this stuff never fails. Yeah, Birdman. I don't mean to talk bad about him, but he do be asking me for money all the fucking time. And Birdman owes me money. Shout out to the chat. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Me personally, I can't sit with somebody and I owe them money. I can't sit with you. If I borrowed $5 from you and if I didn't pay the $5, no way in the world can I sit with you and commune with you and break bread with you and think everything cool. That don't happen. And I told him, I said, you should be ashamed of yourself. You owe me money. Pay my fucking money. Pay me. Well, I don't have the money right now, but Arabia, can I get a couple of dollars? No, 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 no. And I had to turn him down. And when I turn him down for the money, he be looking all sad, all discombobulated. He looked like somebody disparaged him. He looked like I slapped him. And then when I do give him the money he asked me to give him, then he want to go out there, smoke the weed, drink the beer, and then start talking crazy. You know how I'm going to react? And it's not pretty. First thing I tell him is like, yo, shut the fuck up. Nobody want to hear that shit. You owe me money and you asking for more money, or you out of your goddamn mind? Have you lost your mind? And he start talking. Then I'll go into the bedroom, lay down in the bed. He talking all out loud. I gotta get out of the goddamn bed. I gotta cross into the little hallway. And I tell him, say it to my fucking face. He be like, I wasn't talking about you. Yes, you was. And then an argument ensues. Next thing I know, I slap him across his face. He might try to grab me. He has grabbed me before. And I always wiggle out and try to beat the shit out of him. Then he get mad when I want to take a knife and chase his ass out of the goddamn house. I remember last time I did that, he called the police. He called the motherfucking police. Snitch. Shout out to the chat. That's why I'm not going over there today. I know it's going to be an argument. I know. I know it's going to be an argument. But yeah, and when I was in prison, what I used to do on the holidays, I used to listen to different broadcasts that was on the radio. Yeah, and they used to play Christmas Carol, and they used to play what's that other movie? Now I wrote it on my community wall. What is the other movie? Oh, Great Expectations. Great Expectations. Everyone go over there and look at that movie. That shit is the bomb. Great Expectations. That's the name of that movie. Yo, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. I didn't even plan on being up here that long, but shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Happy holidays to everyone. Everyone be safe. Be opulent with what you do. We are opulent over here. Shout out to the chat. I know I'm fabulous. I know I am fabulous. I know I'm amazing. I know I'm wonderful. Because I'm from Yonkers, New York. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Thank everyone for coming over. I appreciate your view. I enjoy you being over here with me, just rocking it out. And it is what it is. A shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Thank you for coming over. I love all of you. I love all of you. I'm going to give the Cash App giveaway next Thursday. Next Thursday, I will be doing a Cash App giveaway. Everyone is welcome over into the chat. Everyone is welcome to hit my link if you can figure out the riddle. It's going to be another riddle. I'm not going to tell you how much the Cash App payout is going to be, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Shout out to the chat. I'm doing this to celebrate the fact that I got over 500 subscribers. And I didn't even expect all that. I didn't expect all these people to subscribe to me. Shout out to them. Shout out to my subscribers, my old subscribers, my new subscribers, my support team. Shout out to them. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Shout out to the people that are in my chat. Shout out to the people that write in my comments section. Shout out to my ghost watchers, because I have a lot of ghost watchers. I have a lot of ghost watchers. Shout out to the playback. Yeah, because a lot of people are not over here right now, but those that are here, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Shout out to the chat. And I'm not trying to hit on nobody. I'm not. they got another thing going on YouTube. I'll be trying to hit on all the women. No. I know my boundary. I know my place. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Peace out, y'all.